All right, Joanna, now we get a top view of your freestyle, above water view of your freestyle as you're moving towards the wall. And it'll give you a good indicator of what I'm talking about dropping the elbows. You can see the elbow and hand are high here. And then as you're coming over, you can just see how that elbow quickly drops. And what I would like to see is that you're at this position, the elbow's up here just a little higher as the hand's coming down to enter the water. And yours is dropping as fast as the hand's dropping. So when you come into the water here, it really kind of puts you in a position to have that hand on the side and the elbow and hand are entering the water at the same time. So you can kind of see that I would like to see some of your elbows still at this point. See it just here as the hand's entering the water there. And I'm seeing you drop that elbow, and that's what's helping to turn that hand sideways as you're entering the water into your catch. And we should get a better view of it on the left side. On the left side, you're really low, kind of. So when you exit the water, you really want to be from your elbow. So you want the elbow up higher, pulling that hand out of the water and around. And you can see on your left side, a lot straighter. It's got a little bend to it, but it's very little. And you're almost straight arm at that position. And then we come around, and you can just see how the hand, the elbow drops and wants to enter the water at the same time as the hand. And as that happens, you can't see it from above, but from underwater you can see how that kind of turned your hand as you're trying to enter with both hands at the same time. You can get an idea of your kick here. So really kind of bringing that foot out of the water, while the other one's down here. So widening those legs, so when those hips rotate, those feet are going to come together on that kick. So you can't see as much above the water how the feet come together, but when you separate your kick like that, that's going to happen. Here you start to raise the elbow, and then you can just see the hand kind of takes over. So you start with the elbow, but then the hand takes over, and then you swing that hand up high and around, and then it enters thumb down. And we want to enter palm down as we're coming in front there. Now it'll just help you. You just see how it gets straight here, and you should be entering the water. Instead, that elbow's dropping, and it's flat as it enters the water. And again, that will just help those hands enter palm down, keeping that elbow up high into the catch, and will help your arms kind of go straight in the water in front of the shoulder instead of kind of coming out wide. It's harder to see from above, but you can just kind of see how the hand's over here. It should be right in front. It should be that second line that I drew, and it's a little wider than that. You can see it on both sides. Coming into the turn, again, just a little tighter on the tuck. Get you in a position where those feet are high on the wall when they hit, and get you a little deeper on the kick out. But I do like the dolphin kicks. They're really good. You can see as you went to take your catch there, that hand was a little wide, came out wide, and then came to this position as you started your pull. And we want to be a little more in front of the body. The second hand's in a good position. But you can just see how it slides out and gets a little wide. And to me, that's just keeping those elbows up and trying to enter with your hand palm down. And if those elbows are leading the way through this recovery stroke, you'll get in that position where you can do that. You're more palm down there, but you can just see as that elbow wants to go in, that hand turns sideways and creates that kick separation as well. So you're going into your breath here, and you can just see how the legs are pressed apart. The hand is pressed out wide instead of straight in front of the shoulder, and keeping that line with the kick as well. And that will just help you get more out of the legs and help you get a little bit earlier catch in your freestyle, which I think will be very helpful. But you can just see there's the palm of the hand there. We can see it turn sideways, and it enters and kind of turns over as it comes in. So anyways, Joanna, that's where we're at in your freestyle. I like your freestyle. I like how you catch water. We need to do some work on the kick and get that kick smaller so that the hips rotate and the feet rotate with the hips, feet and legs, so we don't cross. And then also just keeping those elbows up so the hand entry happens in front of the shoulders, so everything's in that streamlined, tight line that we want in our freestyle, and we don't get the hand outside of that.